What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video. And in today's video, guys, we're here with another Duet Abyss video to go over trial rank 60 and how you guys are actually going to be able to get to trial 60 and what you want to be doing once you are at trial 60. If you guys do enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and sub, as we are on the road now to 5,000 subscribers. We hit that 4K on the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all so much on the grind. Like, it's just been crazy, man. You know, a ton of videos I've been posting, and you guys have been showing a ton of support, man. So I appreciate y'all. With that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's just talk about, you know, how you're going to be getting that trial XP. Now, as you guys can see right here, I am trial rank 61 at this point in the game. And the way I was actually able to get to trial rank 61 was through a bunch of different things that you will probably need to do at trial 55. Now, first things first, let's go over to my characters here and let's talk about, you know, how I kind of went about it. But you guys can already see my characters are level 80 at an 80. Now, getting to trial 60, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to be only at 70 at a, well, I guess like 70 would be your cap. So pretty much every character minimum, guys, should be at 60 out of 70 ascension. You do not need to level them up all the way to 70. But just 60 out of 70 or like a, you know, yeah, 60 out of 70, because you would have ascended them to 70. That is going to be good enough pretty much, right? So yeah, you definitely want to get every single secret letter clue character too. You go to your covert commissions. All your characters here should be acquired through secret letters already, other than obviously, you know, the main ones that are going to be from, like, you know, like the weeklies and yeah, and obviously like Psyche, like her dupes and all that, if you're not able to have already done that. And then yeah, no, in terms of the other like tips for trial XP though, there are a few things that I was able to do to actually improve that. So if we go to my armory here and go to Genimon, you can just kind of see here a lot of my Genimon I have duped up, max duped. And the way I'm able to actually do this is because of the fact that I have a ton of EXP for Genimon from fishing. If you guys haven't seen my fishing video, I explained how you're able to grind the fishing mode and you're able to start leveling up a bunch of your Genimon. And you actually are going to get a ton of EXP by doing this, because when you actually acquire the Genimon itself, you get 100, and for every ascension you get 50, and each Genimon, depending on the rarity, will actually give you still 50 for each, like, you know, actual ascension. So a miraculous Zipyro will give you the exact same amount of EXP as a, you know, a shiny Zipyro, and even an ardent Zipyro, you're gonna get 50 50 50, so you get 150 per Genimon, and it goes for each of the rarities. So you get, you know, a shiny Zipyro that's 150 XP. You get a ardent one that's another 150. You're already at 300 XP. You get another 150 from a base Zipyro, so that's 450 for each like actual Genimon itself, pretty much. So, you know, that's really good. And yeah, I mean, you're gonna get a bunch of different Genimons as you're playing the game, guys. I'm gonna do a dedicated Genimon like location guide, you know, going over like the best way to kind of farm Genimon, and then also like going over a lot of the, like, you know, best ones to be using. But yeah, there's just a ton of Genimon right now in the game, and a bunch of them that you can start duping up and actually leveling up. And yeah, that's going to be providing you a ton of trial XP, especially later on when you're really scrounging for like any trial XP that you can get. Now, once you do also get to trial rank 55, guys, you are going to unlock the level 70 stages of the Demon Wedge blueprints. Now, what you want to do is actually get one of each of these blueprints and make one copy of each of these Demon Wedges. Now, the reason why is because for every gold Demon Wedge that you own on your account, you're going to get 200 trial XP. So that means you have 600 from this, you have a 600 from that. Like, we could literally just add it up together here. Let me pull up my calculator. Let's take off the thing on the screen right there. So now we can actually do, you know, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 18 times 200, right? 18 times 200, and we're getting 3,600 XP right there. And that's free 3,600 trial XP. That's not including these ones at the bottom here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 plus the 18. So let's just add that right now. 16 plus 18. So we're gonna be at 34 times 200. So that would be 6,800 trial EXP, guys. So that's a lot of trial EXP you can actually get from grinding out these Noctua Mandios level 70 difficulty, because you're going to be getting a ton of these, you know, set blueprints. And the way you're actually going to craft them is you're going to go into the forge, and when you actually go to forge, it's going to let you actually make each of the Demon Wedges with the purple and blue ones that you own on your account already. And also make sure that you look at which ones it says that you own, because it'll say, you know, owned 0 or it'll say owned 1. If it says owned 0, you want to actually craft and you want to make it. If it says owned 1, then that means you don't want to actually do that. Like for this one right here, Gleaming Sword, I don't own this one, so I'm actually going to start making it, and then once it's made in the 30 minutes from here, I'm going to get my 200 trial XP. So another really important thing that you definitely want to be doing, right? Now after that as well, guys, again, you're just gonna do your weapons and stuff, right? Make sure they are max ascended possible. So 60 out of 70 for all your weapons. They should all honestly all look like this, like the weapon that I have right here. So like this one should be ascended as well. 60 out of 70, 60 out of 70. All your weapons are going to look like that. And you also want to make sure by this point in the game, especially if you're going from 55 to 60, that you have every single shop secret letter. So if you go to like this right here, we go to shop. All these weapons right here, at least up to trial 60, you have to have at least one copy of each of these weapons by this point in the game to have enough trial EXP to get to that point. And if you guys are wondering where to get a bunch of secret letter clues, make sure to check out my video I posted yesterday. You're going to be able to get a ton of secret letter clues, or I guess the day prior, because this is going after. But yeah, make sure to actually watch that video. You're going to farm a ton of secret letter clues. I got 800 on my account right now, but there's going to be a really good method to farm it, and you're going to be able to get all of your blueprints here for these weapons, right? You want to make sure you at least have one copy of each, because I think each weapon gives about 1600 XP. And yeah, there's a bunch of weapons that you can actually get to actually get a ton of EXP extra as well, which will boost your account overall again, right? So those are the main tips I would say, guys, for getting to trial rank 60. Now, talking about what you're going to be doing now once you are trial rank 60, like the end game stuff you're going to be grinding. First things first, the main thing that you're going to be grinding on a daily basis, guys, is the chase game mode. I made a video going over this, but the reason why this stage is going to be so insane is because you're getting the Carmine Globule, which is going to be really good for leveling up demon wedges. You get 120k gold to run, and you get your Luno Memento coins. So in my opinion, this is the best farm right now for Carmine Globule, because if you were to do, like, if we go to commissions here and we do escort, the hardest stage of escort is level 80. You're getting 540 Carmine Global. Like, it doesn't show because my camera's blocking it. You're only getting 540, guys, on the level 80 stage. So if you do 4 runs of escort, you're probably going to clear as fast as a optimal run on chase. But the thing is, the difference between that is that even though you would get that amount, you're not getting the 120k extra gold, and you're not getting the extra Luno Memento coins. So you can actually farm bounty commissions if you have a squad of 4 people. It's going to be very, very quick. I'm going to make a complete guide on chase and how you can actually optimal run the stage. And I'm going to do that in a separate video, going over, like, where boss locations spawn, where you want your teammates to be located at, and all of that. I'm going to make a dedicated video to that. But this is really good, and you're going to get a lot of rewards. And also, the demon wedge blueprints that you get from this for your weeklies, you can also craft as well to get even more EXP, right? So that is going to be one of the main end game farms you're going to be doing. Now, other than that, obviously, you're going to be doing your Nocturnal Echoes, your last difficulty stages that you have available. Remember, it's a first try bonus, so you're able to to actually clear for each of those. Yeah, and then make sure you have your immersive theater at least done to act 12 on the immortal repertoire. I did do a video recently, guys, going over my strategy for going through 1 to 6 and then 7 to 12. Because yeah, every like 6 stages or so you get a little bit of a difficulty spike. So yeah, act 12 at the minimum, guys, because once you get to act 12, you get all of the Psyche secret letters and a good amount of the ticket stub. From this point on, you don't really get as much ticket stub, so it's really just like, if you want to keep progressing in the immortal repertoire, you can, but you really don't need to, because act 12 really is the end game in a sense, right? Like, you obviously can progress past that, but it's not like this resource is like that important to where you really need it. Whereas like getting the Psyche secret letters, you want to have all 65 of your Psyche secret letters already used by this point if you are in the end game. So again, watch my videos on builds for the characters and make sure you attempt this, guys. Immersive theater is going to be ending in about 2 weeks. You still got a good amount of time, but this is something you definitely want to work towards, as you are especially getting from 55 to 60, and even once you're 60, you should be able to have cleared at least act 12 by this point in the game. So that's going to be that right there. Again, obviously your weeklies. And then yeah, in terms of like other things you're going to be farming, exploration, level 30 fire. If you guys watch my video on how to get secret letter clues, this is also another spot you're going to be pretty much AFK farming for a lot. You're going to be in this stage. You're going to be sitting there with Rebecca, just putting down all the jellyfish. And yeah, you're going to be farming this out for secret letter clues. So end game really is going to come down to you farming a bunch of secret letter clues. You want to be farming a bunch of your, chase, like stages right here to get a bunch of the Carmine Globule and all that. Then you want to start working towards getting, some of the other mods that you're missing at level 80 here. As you guys can see, this is the level 80 stage of Noctiager Manual. You do get the Wings Inspo. This mod right here is insane. It's just a better max sanity while giving you efficiency mod. So this one you're definitely going to want to get at least one copy of. And then even some of these other ones right here, like the HP percent one, really good for HP scalers. These two ones right here I wouldn't say are that important, but these are going to be coming once you get to trial 60. You can actually clear for these. And then yeah, obviously you are going to want to start, you know, getting some of these demon wedges starting to get duped up. I would say you don't really want to dupe up any of these ones, but definitely the ones down here, like, you know, if for like you know, maybe some weapons and stuff, you might want to start duping up as well. That's going to be more like end game stuff, like when I'm like really grinding the game. But yeah, that would pretty much encompass all the things that you're going to be doing in the end game, guys, for the most part. That's where I'm at in the game right now. And right now, for what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to grind out my bounty commissions and just getting a ton of resources, right? I mean, I'm at 42k Carmine Globule, which is a lot, but I know there's so many mods in this game, and especially leveling them up past level 5 when you start duping them up, it's going to cost a lot of Carmine Globule, so you're going to need a ton of that. So yeah, that's definitely something you're going to want to do. Oh, and then the last thing I forgot to mention as well is going to be Mystic Maze for your gold farming. Because Mystic Maze, you do unlock a new difficulty path at level 80, where you can actually increase the amount of trace points you get at the very end by making the stage even harder. So I'm going to make a dedicated video going over this on how you're able to like actually farm gold, but you get about almost 1,000,000 gold a run, guys. It's pretty insane, right? 270% bonus trace points, you get about, you know, 900 or 9,000 trace points, which equals to, when you go to the exchange shop here, let me go back, but if you go to the exchange shop and you trade in for coins, 5,000 every 50. So when you are trading up, it's going to be about like 900k gold every run, which the runs usually take like 10 to 15 minutes. That's really good, and you're going to need a lot of gold in the end game as well. That's something you're going to want to work towards as well. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it though, guys, in terms of like end game grind on Duet Abyss. At the end of the day, what you're going to want to work towards is min-maxing a character's build and getting a ton of gold demon wedges on the set. So you're going to want to have like builds that are going to start having gold demon wedges, and you want to start eventually duping up these gold demon wedges to the max, which is going to be the, you know, kind of long-term grind that you're going to be doing on the game. So, you know, once you get to this point where you're at end game, you can pretty much do whatever. You have a lot of things you can kind of work towards now in terms of like min-maxing builds. But for the most part, like, you're going to be completely fine with the builds that you normally have already, right? Like, they're honestly going to still work, and they shouldn't have too many issues, but you definitely will be able to improve them from that point. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below of where you guys are at right now for your trial rank, and if this video is able to help you guys out at all. But that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.